My name is Prosper Agbleta. I'm the head coach of the Prisons male basketball team. When I heard of the ABL 2021 league, in fact, I was very, very much elated. The previous years, due to COVID, we played only one match. And looking at the boys that we had at that time, I knew we were going to perform wonderfully well. So come 2021, when I heard that the league was coming on, in fact, I started gathering our boys, psyching them, talking to them. In fact, we needed to gel as a team. That was my first duty I'd wanted to accomplish.
So if you get goat, then you have to run to the other place. Then the sheep try catch it. I need a goat. Sheep! Okay, catch somebody.
We played a series of friendly matches when we came back, just trying to know the weaknesses and strengths of the players and know where to build upon. Yes, so that was what brought the magic. So for knowing that, it was very easy for me to put them together as a team.
I'm ASP Quintin Quarty, head coach and team manager of Reformers basketball team in the Ghana Premier Service. Releasing us for a season, very, very difficult. We share facility with the volleyball team. These two has been a problem to us. We have to focus and maintain all these things to form a team. So I have to manage all these things.
I had a month and then 3 weeks. I would say getting to 2 months' time, my team was very, very, very right. And from when we started the league to match after match, we were improving. Match after match, we were improving. So I knew there was light at the end of the tunnel.
This season, God willing, we had new civilians among us who joined us. Due to the time of training, we saw that we have the capability, we have the ability, and we can make it. And due to our first month, we saw that we can move towards to the top. So our hard work and determination, that has kept us to this far.
My name is Nana Kwame J, and the position I play is power forward or center. I joined during the Corona times. That was 2019, getting to 2020. I joined that time, but unfortunately during the Corona time there was no basketball and I couldn't participate. So this is my first season with the team.
My name is Ibrahim Babuso Mohamed, point guard for Ghana Prison Service. I joined the Reformers team late 2019. I think that was in the month of October.
Yeah. It's your boy James Samoto again. Small forward for the Reformers basketball team. Yeah, I joined the Reformers basketball team later. I think 3 years ago. I wasn't playing good at then, so I decided to go back to the drawing board and challenge, for workouts.
My name is Ibrahim Malute. I play as a shooting guard in Reformers basketball team. I joined Reformers team, that was just last year, the season of 2020. That was the season, but due to COVID, we couldn't finish the league.
My name is called Mubarak Alasan. I play 2 positions, I played 4-5 during the situation of the game where I found myself in. I joined the Reformers, that was early last year, before the Corona. We played the first match before we had to break.
It was a new environment for me, and being a Reformers for the first time, there was a lot of challenges, meeting new people in different behavior and new environment. So it was very challenging, but as time goes on, we coped with it and everything went well. Yeah.
The experience has been great. Meeting new group of guys, believing in them, they showing love to you as a new person in a team was very encouraging. So that is how it has been for me so far.
So far, so good. It has been great. I mean, Charlie, the boys saw Charlie. Then they give in, they are all. So you playing, you also have to, Charlie, help them out. Like 100%. Everybody is giving 100%. You don't have to give 50 or 80. You have to go 100. Yes, sir.
In me playing the team, I really enjoy so many things. Good experience about the team. As from the coaching department, it was really good. They really gave us experience of playing basketball. I really loved playing Reformers because I came and I've gotten a lot of change from the team, and it has really helped me be a good player as well.
Yeah, the experience is like we are very united. We have teamwork. We are good at any side of where we find ourselves at. We communicate to each other.
My name is Benjamin Abankwa, and I'm the captain of the team. I play center, or sometimes I play forward. Playing on court, they made it difficult because they brought more youthful exuberance in the team, and they wanted to play to prove that they deserve to be part of a team called Reformers. So on training, it wasn't easy. If you are training and you are passing by, you may think it's a match that we're playing. It wasn't easy. And I will also say the scouting that our technical team did was based on positions that were missing in the team that we want to refill. So it wasn't just anybody walking in to play, but we also fighting for that. We need this particular player around this time. So we went in for. Some came voluntarily, but others we went in for. Their IQ on basketball is high, so they understood the system, any system that the coach gives. They pick it easy, so it was easy for us to blend with them, with the OGs to blend with them. Yeah.
I'm Michael Sukakutana, aka Okotorasta, and I happen to be the assistant captain of Reformers Basketball Club. It's been good due to we have intelligent coaches as well, so I think the blending, I think it's okay.
Sometimes you need to be a father to some. A father in the sense that you are not the one who gave birth to them, but I think you understand, being a father to people and that you are a leader, they are looking up to you. Sometimes you need to set examples for them to know that you are with them. And that is what I do. I let them know that I'm with them and they can have a trust in me. That's all.
I'm Mohamed Yaku, assistant coach for Reformers Basketball Club. We have been playing league matches for some years, but this one is extraordinary. That is what I will say, because we've seen some vast improvement in our team.
I'm Mohamed Abdelaziz of the prison service, and I'm a center. Last season before the COVID, we were on top, beating police, but suddenly we had to go back. So I believe we brought in that momentum. So like Coach said, we've always wanted to go to the top. So after the first 4, we saw that we had the way to go all the way. So we're ready for it.
The Group B was in a serious contest. There will be challenges throughout because all the teams are young players, and these teams I'm talking about, they are Tema Youth, Warriors, Adenta Leopards, and then Prisons ourselves. It's one last thing, and then Police. And then look at the rivalry between Prisons and Police. In Ghana we say Juloke Police. So that rivalry has been there ever since. So when we find ourselves to be in one group, I knew that there's going to be fire for fire. So since then, we started tuning up my mind. I made the players aware of the tasks ahead of us. So we all started working together.
Incoming. 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 Yo, thank you. That shit is great. Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Our first match, that was Tema Youth. I told you we played some series of matches prior to the commencement of the ABL League. Yeah. And then Tema Youth, we've been playing for them a couple of years now. We know the way they play. They sometimes bring 5 players to play with us, even 6. And yes, they at times 1. So this time we decided, no, this won't happen again. So we took their players player by player, player by player. And then kudos to our team. Some of my boys also play in the Tema League. So they know much more about the Tema boys. So we strategize around them. And then stop that their 3 points play. They've been picking for one person, about 2 picks. He takes a shot, we need to stop that. The first round, playing Adenta Leopards, we knew they have young boys and they can run fast and they do more of the screen. So on our court here too, we also have the young guys. We did drills pertaining to those screens and how to stop them. You know, the game of basketball involves set plays. So we need to learn 1 or 2 set plays to counter that their screen game they've been playing. And now we need to be looking much more aggressive than them. And then that worked the magic. In fact, they were leading from the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, we took over, and then they didn't see us again. Now coming into the second game, you know, when we were about to play the second game, first quarter they were leading, second quarter they were leading. Lo and behold, there was a natural what? Yes, we call it force of majeure. Yes, that was what happened, and then the game have to come to an end. This was where people were saying that if we had played that match, we would lose it. But I stood on my ground and said, no, if you watch the matches that we've played, we've been trailing from behind. So first quarter, second quarter, getting to the end of third quarter, that is where we start our game. So if you watch Police, the same thing. They were trailing. We were trailing like that, but we came back and then took the game to them, and then we won the game. the rivalry between reformers and police started way back. Since the inception of the Greater Accra Basketball League. That was when it started. Those days, prisons and police, we had a chunk of the better players on our part. Yeah, with my people, and then fire service, and then Braves. These were the teams of the moment. In fact, when it gets to us, like I say, there's an adage we've been calling in Ghana, Juloke police. You know, the thieves wouldn't be ready for the police to arrest them. Likewise, police also wouldn't be at the barrier for the thieves to pass with loads of cloths without arresting them. So we've been teasing ourselves each other like that. And then it comes into our game. Even if we are drinking water and it's between police and prisons, it's not easy. It has been day one. So that rivalry is there. And then we are the two sisters service too as well. You know, when we're talking about security, it is so. You can't mention police and leave prisons out. Neither can you mention prisons and leave police out. So it is so. The rivalry, it's just like Has and Kotoko. Yes. Going into a game, first and foremost, I think about the opponent I'm going to play. If they're the slippery type, then I need to have good defense. So during our workout, I emphasize on my defense. So if you're a player and you have a deficiency in defense, know that you are not going to put on my jersey. So this brought in competition among the boys. In fact, they play for each other. And then there was sort of competition on the court because we have actually a position. I have 3 players playing each and every position. So they all fight for the position. So let's say when I start the training, my training starts on Tuesday. Mondays are for physical. So between Tuesday and Thursday, I have an idea of the players I have to use. Friday, I work around them and see whether they will gel. If the jelly is on, I stick to it. If it is not on, I bring other players on board and see how the telepathy movement becomes. If it's swift, I stay to the 12 I've selected. So that is how come I go about my selection. Notwithstanding, I have assistant coaches whom we judge with. So collectively, when I put out a selection, they know, yes, these are the best players for that particular match.
I will say I have a listening head coach. Whatever I say, he doesn't brush it off. Sometimes if he forgets, he will call me, Mo, you were saying something. What is it that you want us to do? Okay, let's implement it. So through the implementation, sometimes he tried to polish it up. And that is what kept us going. And if you stand as a team, you all judge for something to come out very good, I think that is the best.
It was great playing with Reformers players. Like, it was really good. And one challenging aspect was had a lot of people who had the same skill, the same qualities as you have, and it was really good playing alongside with them.
It was nothing but to win and win comfortably for me, because I have this thing with me. Anytime I join any team in my first season, I try my possible best to prove to the team that I'm a great addition. I've done that in my school days, at my previous team, and now I've done that in prison service too. So it was all about winning and then playing good basketball for the fans.
I really prepared for the league because I really want to be a champion for this season. Me training every day, adding more value to myself, made me a good player, and I play really good.
This year, actually, I came to Reformers to let them know, yeah, I'm back. That is it. And I proved it.
I'll thank the Almighty Allah for me being the rebounder, the best rebounder rather, because mostly to say I work on myself. I get my private side that I always do my personal things before I get to the team. We do it as a teamwork. That's when I always go to the beach. Sometimes I hit the gym, work on mostly weekend, hit the gym, or maybe I'll go to the beach for the footworks for my stuff, and rest for a while, come to the court, do some ball handles, and I'll thank to my coaches, and they taught me so many stuff that I can do.
That's win, 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 and win. That's the only thing that goes through my mind. Win, that's it. Man, it's not easy though. It's not easy. After winning a game, you just imagine the feeling 100% up.
I feel like job is being done for me now, especially when they are playing good. I feel okay. But I only get in when what they are playing doesn't suit the coach and he wants someone, maybe an experienced person to play a role for them. Yeah, that is all. But when they are playing and they are down, they themselves motivate themselves. I don't need to come in because we've spoken before the game. And in basketball, it's win or lose. Yeah, but sometimes if you lose and you know you played well, we'll give you thumb up. Those days that we lose matches, the fans will see that we played well, but it wasn't our day. We give thumb up.
For a big man, when you come, we sometimes train, for the threes, but it's not for us to be doing that. So we don't usually do it. So they don't see that we can do it because there are guys who are for those kind of threes and we will go for the rebound. But that day I saw that the guy was delaying. So I had the whole time to just let it go. So I did it. One of those things, give them surprises.
Challenges I face in the ABL, Charlie, it can be too much. In a sense, people will be like, this guy they score, so if I try, stop him. And sometimes they really come hard at me. Then Charlie, told you cry, I'm cry my power, but how you go do him? If I push him 100%, regardless.
This is not the first time. Sometimes it gets to me that much because I feel I'm failing my team during the time that they need me the most. It happened to me in school. I pulled an injury during the game, and it happened this playoffs too. it was devastating. Like, I really felt bad because the feeling that I had was like, I'm letting my team down. They need me on the floor, and because of injury, I have to be on the bench. So it gets to me that much. It's bad on my part.
During the games, where the fans keep on giving you and hyping you, giving you more fans, it really improves you in the game. As like what you are doing, you have to keep on doing for the game to go on, for the team to win. You get me? So I really play my best of doing it most of the times for the fans to also to be happy, supporting you in your game. I just really studied the defense of them. You know, as we all say in the video, I really took my time with the defense, the one on me and the other defender over there. I watched the one, and also the one standing in front of me is really a mismatch. So I used them and I got a free dunk. And that was really easy for me to do. And it's really a normal thing I do in each game. It's really, really easy thing. So I don't care. I don't really see who's under the rim or who's there. Like the first dunk, the way I dunk on one guy, and the second dunk and all those stuff. It's really, for me, it's really, really normal for me. So I don't care who's under the rim, how tall you are, how strong you are. I'm just going to do it on you.
You have to give in your all. Like winning, nothing else. Like winning, yeah.
My boys are young guys, and then they are the type, they like challenges. I have some players like IB, Amoto, Scalor, NK, Mubarak, Aziz. These players, they always want challenges. If you say you can play, let us play, let's go all out. You know, look at the mentality they have. So I need to build upon that mentality.
In basketball, you can even sleep on the court, but if you don't train towards it, you can never get it. So it was due to hard work. Because sometimes we come here as early as 5. With the players who come and do other drills, who do shooting. We'll go back and bath and come again at 6:37, and then till maybe 11, 12 we close. Even after that, people come again to come and train because everybody wants to play better. That is how it is.
Starting the league, we said we want to get into the top 4. We got there. Our next plan is to get to the final. We got to the final.
Whilst we playing the group stage, it was at the back of our mind that we are winning our place and then we are going to meet them. So since day one, whenever they are playing here, most of my players, we are here. We watch them. We see how they play. And we saw that, no, these people, when we give them pressure, and you know, they also play pressure games. They play as if there's a fight on the court. We studied all that. They used to bully the other teams with that. This year we say, no, we also want to be looking much more aggressive. So that was where the invention of the aggressive came inside. So we said, one, if we play a little bit aggressive like they are playing, they will get confused. Now, their team is built around 2 people. For all that I know, and my players also know it. They build a team around Hashim and then Doji. Now, their guards even don't bring ball when they are playing. It is Hashim or Doggy that brings ball. So, and then they don't come with the ball on top of the 3-pointer perimeter line. When they come in, they go to the side. Meaning, if they go to the side, then the picks will happen at the opposite side. When they go to this side, the picks will happen at the opposite side. So I studied all this. Then they pick twice for Doji to get a chance to take a 3-point shot. So for the game 1, we had our set plays in place. So we decided to use a set plays. Lo and behold, the game 1, before they could see, we are 10-0 up. Then talking about defense, like I said, our set plays, they were still having the chance to be screening, doing these double picks for Doji to get his 3-point shots. So that was where I realized that no, there's an antidote to all this. Why don't I play this one-on-one within my key with them? Wherever they pass, we are there. With the backdrop that they will be screening for them. And then they have shooters as well. At times, they do put like 4 shooters on court. So making my work very, very easy for me. That's when you play them one-on-one. My work is easy for me. The picks, we are pumping out of the picks. We are getting them right on the 3-pointer perimeter line, whereby they can take those wonderful shots they've been taking. So right from the second quarter, we adopted that any given point in time we have to play with them, we're going to play one-on-one with them. If possible, full court, we have the bigger hat. And then that was what brought the magic.
Getting to the final with Seps was something planned, something hard work that we determined that we want to be there, just to play the final.
Finals against Seps, but it wasn't easy though, but I don't know, we encouraged the boys to go all out. As that game 2 was the final, it was like word of encouragement throughout.
So the Seps, we all know they are a very great team, and they've played together, I think, for some decades. So I think the gelling aspect is there for them. I mean, when this player is down, you know why he's down and you know how to bring him up. Yeah, so going into that game, me personally, I was like, it's going to be a tough game. But nobody goes to a match with a mentality of losing. Yeah, so with that mentality, we came out successful.
Braves is a great team, as themselves. They are really a great team. And that was my first time playing them. Never played against them. But I know I want to achieve something. I want to be the champion of this season. So that was the fight. So I went all in. They are really, really a good team.
This group of guys that I have, trust each other, and then when they're on the court, they give their all. And then before games, we try talking to ourselves to go in all out. So if I'm stepping out, I definitely know the person coming in is going to give much more than maybe I would have given. And it was evident on the floor when Gabi came in for me, like he was superb on the floor. So that is a belief I have in my teammates. When I'm on the floor, they can still produce and produce more.
Hey!
a natural feeling, and I hate to lose, just like what the coach said. Yeah, everybody's on point, the aggressiveness, so we got to work together, and I believe that everybody, when you bring yourself up, you get the guys to work up with. So always I believe I got to bring out that energy so that they can lean on that energy, then we can do it together.
When we played in the first leg and we won, we said then we can take the trophy.
In fact, back to the game 2, we went all out. We learned so many set plays, but defensively, we stuck to one-on-one, all out. After the game 1, they saw how swift we are, so they wouldn't give us chance. So it was like we all playing one-on-one. Then the advantage comes to that. We can run fast on the court. And then with my one-on-one set play that I take them 1-4 offensive, they will definitely get glued to us. So if they get glued to us, 4 of my players are right under the rim. Then the swifter one comes with the ball. So he comes with the ball. And the reason why that set play works around one person is that no matter whom you are, the person taking that swifter person, you are going to be outwitted. So if he outwits you, then it is 5 against 4. And if he's coming, somebody will come, then we drop ball, or he takes a shot. So that was it. Their style of game was just a blessing to us. Yes, in fact, we were ready for them as well. So it was like they fell into our trap. That was what happened.
I've been telling my players that whoever wears the basketball jersey and comes on the court, don't respect him. Play basketball. And you know, basketball, if you know the basics, whatever they tell you, if you implement it, it will work perfectly for you. Because if you respect him too much, they will get to a time you see that the time you realize that I could play better than this person, time is gone. So you start with the person till the final whistle. You don't give up. So that is the mentality you bring on court, and that is what will help you. And when we won the game, I said, oh, our work never went waste because we worked towards it. People were just looking at us, and you could see that we improve game by game. And the players we have, you cannot say I'm going to take this person, Mr. A, out, and that will be the end of the team. No. If you take Mr. A out, Mr. B will even come up stronger. So you cannot stop us. And I thank God this season, the crop of players that we have, they are very good.
I'm a very difficult player. I don't give up easily. I'm someone who don't respect the opponent. I'm really mean on court. So when I get to the court, it's all about defense, it's all about scoring, it's all about winning. And that's my motto from day one.
Well, against Braves, this is a situation I've been in before. So the usual conversation will be like, we have to prepare ourselves to lose because it is the almighty Serbs. You know, they've been in this game for over a decade and they've been winning all the time. So the usual conversation was we're going to take 2 losses. But right in our heads, we knew what we had done during the off-season, regular season, and then get into the playoffs. There was nothing that was going to stop us, and not even the almighty Serbs. And then we proved it to the whole world, Ghana as a whole, that, yeah, Reformers got it this time.
Before the game, the advice I got from my coaches was we had a point of players from their team, Braves team, who are really strong, and we standing them for them to play or playing a defensive zone won't help. So physically we are really, all Reformers players are really good, strong mentality, and you don't see nobody's a mismatch in Reformers. So we just shared all the players, we picked each of the players one by one, and that was a good information from the coach to pick the more serious players from Serb's team out, because most of them are very, very good 3-point shooters. So we allowing them to settle and shoot is going to really worry us. So from the coach, we just have to pick them one by one, one-on-one, and play them a strong game. That really brought us to a good, successful win.
Before that match, like, my coach was on me. Hey, Mubarak, do this, do that, do this, because you can just, because all the pressure was on us, the big guys. Because we know we are going to meet a very tough match, a very, very tough match. And the day we played the first game against Braves, I was just like, wow. And we were expecting more from them the next game, because they came in hard the next game, and we were already prepared for that. We took them by surprise.
It was very challenging because it was our first time being at the finals and also playing against a more experienced team like the Braves of Customs. So the challenging was there, but what we decided was as a team we have to fight to the fullest and to the end. So that was what helped us.
After the game 1, we said we are turning the table around. They took it for a very long time. This time around, we are turning the table around, and we thank God for that. All of a sudden, the motivation was in, everything went well for all of us, and we say we thank Allah for that, for everything went the way we wanted.
That very day, let's say it was about 2 minutes to the end of the quarter. When I saw that it was 2 minutes to the end of the quarter, that was where I grew even much more serious on the bench, because I know what they can do. So even when it was about some seconds to go, I didn't realize it was about some seconds to go. So their player, Hashim, had the ball. And then he was like, oh, won't play, I won't pass. He was like, then he threw the ball and I heard the buzzer buzzing. That was the end. I said, wow, we've made it. In fact, it's a history. It's a history. Somebody will say, we beating Serbs is not a history, but it's a history For a whole decade and over, they have been the dominant force in Ghana basketball. And we taking over, what went through me was that this is not a 9-day wonder. We toiled for it, we worked for it, in fact, we suffered for it.
It's been long. They've been on our nerves. You know, we've always taken the second or third position, but this year around, I believe we're all tasty for the victory, and we did it. It's a whole kind of feeling we can't explain. But they were able to sleep at all.
It was great, man. This is my first championship, ABL championship. I've been in the league for about 5-6 years, and this is my first championship with Reformers, and this is my first season, so it's a great feeling, you know. I'm really perplexed.
It was too exciting. It was, I couldn't sleep the whole night. I'll be sleeping and I'll just shout, "Let's go, Reformers, let's go." And I'll just wake up. And I didn't want that day, the 12th of November, to just pass by. I always want to maintain that date, the 12th of November. That day it was fun. It was fun. I couldn't sleep the whole night. Just don't want the day to go over. I just want to maintain the 12th of November in my head. Yeah, it was exciting. It was very exciting. Yeah.
Charlie, that feeling there, you know, go feel explain them. Yeah. Because you know Seps for the past 10 years. Then they rule we, like, then they go all out, like, then they school everybody. Yeah, but so, Charlie, you sweeping them. You know, we say we play 2-1 or something, say. We sweep them. So, Charlie, the feeling there, I don't go feel explain. I don't go feel explain. Then, I think our girls were playing the next day. Charlie, we not sleep. We go sit around, Charlie, chilling, the things. Then the next day, the following day, I think around 3, 4, we came here again to watch our girls play. So Charlie, the feeling, I'm go feel explain now.
I feel very great. I wasn't that surprised because I had belief in my team, and I know we could win this tournament at all costs.
For me, it was really, really great. To say I even cried because me playing the first game in the Division 1 and also being a champion in Division 1, the first season of mine. I was really happy. In fact, I got home. I didn't know what to do to myself. I just went home. Most of the team players went out to have fun. I couldn't even go out to do so. I went and I came back. Like, I wasn't really expecting it. I didn't know it's going to happen because Seps is a really great team. And playing them, I don't know what to say, but it was really, really good playing them. And I was very happy. So the enjoyment there, I don't know what to say. It was really, really great. So that is it.
I was really happy. I have to call 1 or 2 people, and I have to call my sports OIC, and then he congratulated me on all these issues. In fact, this season has been a season very tough.
The celebration, I will say, was a mixed feeling. Mixed feeling, because it's like we beat and spanked them. Not alone that, our players themselves, they know what they went through. even playing the game 1, they know what they went through. The game 2, everybody came out with knocks, so it wasn't easy. The game was more of a Bruce Lee type. Yes, if you are not, if you don't go into the game to have a feel, you wouldn't know what goes on in there. So, although we were hurt, I mean, we in fact, the celebration, and to add to it, we never slept till daybreak.
It was like done deal. Congratulations all throughout. More victories to come. So
I don't think this is the end of us. We'll make amends and then put things in order so that we can go places. The ABL is not our limit. We want to go high so that people say, oh, we didn't know there was a team like this. And SEPS has been reigning for so many years, so people only know SEPS or Braves. They don't know about reformers, police and stuff. So everybody wants to now show or showcase himself. And that is what we are doing.
It's really nice to be a champion, you know. When you get to town, you are being referred as a champion. I think, yeah, the feeling is great and it's going to stay for a very long time.
You know, we would like to defend it so that it wouldn't be like a fluke. So now everybody who comes, you know it. We're ready for everybody. Me and my guys.
First of all, I would say this achievement, I will give thanks to the Lord Almighty for being behind us through these turbulent situations till we had achieved this. You know, somewhere along the line, I've been telling my players, we need to be spiritually strong because the battle is not for us alone. We need to be spiritually strong. Secondly, I will give thanks to my colleague coaches, that is Jacob Kwaku, whom we call Ojomi, Mohamed, and Africola. Yes, we work hand in hand. We work hand in hand. Thanks being to them. Then to my players, I give them thumbs high because it's not easy. It's not easy. Even training on the court, it's not easy. Now, the players' level, their level of IQ is also a little bit up, sharp. So anything you tell them, it assimilates very, very, very fast. And then most of my boys also, they understand the game of basketball. So even if you are the coach and then the game is going on, they do contribute as well. So I could see that together with the players, we form up a great team. And greater team we shall be as the years comes forward. Because I've made them know the cup that we've won is not a 9-day wonder. We have to defend it in the very first place. And talking about defending it, every team will go at us. And then we are not letting it go, not a year, not a 2, not a 3, until we are tired. It is so. So we are glued to our ground. So thanks to my players. In fact, everybody. And then you could see the fan base as well. Very strong fan base. We thank them also. Anytime we see them around, it's like they've given us some Viagra. Yes, we love them. We thank them too. God replenish the energy they lost while supporting us in 1,000 folds. That is all I have to say.
We thank the Director General and his entourage for having the trust in us and giving us all that we need. And I'm sure all the people, the Director General to the last person, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy.
For we achieving this feat, we know there's a lot more ahead. we need to represent the nation in the forthcoming Africa Basketball Games. That is coming on next year. You know, to go to Africa is also not very easy. It's financial movement. So we're calling on all corporate bodies, companies, individuals, philanthropists to come to our aid so that we can all achieve this dream. And I know any help that will go, they will never, regret it, because we know when we go, we are going to make a mark before we come. Yeah, so it all boils down with money. We need this money. Anybody who wishes or is interested can please just walk into our prison's headquarters, the sports department, to see our sports OIC and do any donation or any promise that he wants. Or better still, they can contact the coaches on with their cell numbers, phone numbers, so that they can direct them as to where appropriately they can put out their donations as well.